Stephanie Milky here, aka KetoMom, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the KetoMom podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the KetoMom Secrets podcast. Good morning. Welcome to the KetoMom page. My name is Stephanie, and I have a thought for you today. But as you're tuning in, tell me one thing you're thankful for. Isn't it funny how when you know the power of your words and then you're going to say something, you catch it before you say it because you're like, wait, I don't actually want to say that. It's the 15th of the month. It's November 15th. I feel like we just started November and now we're halfway through it. And I'm helping lead 3 different separate groups on fat loss and holding people accountable. And, we have people check in and we're just doing the habits, right? We're helping people in these private groups, people that have ketones, people that order ketones, people that were like, hey, I want to be committed to this journey from now until the end of the month. So I'm not starting when everybody else is. And I say all that because I was like, today's the 15th. We're already here. It's Thanksgiving next week, which is great if you're in America. And so I just was like, man, time goes so fast. So many thoughts of my mind. So number 1, what are you thankful for today? And I want you to, as we're diving in, cheers to a great morning. If you're drinking ketones already, what's your flavor of today? So I'm drinking the orange, the Ampule. It's my favorite. They're all my favorite. So really quick this morning, today's a busy day for us. We have guests coming tomorrow and the girls have homecoming this weekend. Homeschool homecoming, yes. Homeschoolers do homecoming. Really all the fun things. So the girls will be getting dressed up. We'll be taking pictures. I am thankful for you. I am thankful for books. I'm thankful for people that are so wise to share advice. I listen to a podcast every day when we're on our walk, and I just am thankful for wisdom that people share so that we can learn. And you don't have to walk on, have you ever heard how, I might mess it up. It's really like thinking about life and as a minefield, and who are you going to follow through the minefield, right? Do you want to follow somebody that's never done it? Or do you want to follow somebody who's already gone through the field and can go, oh, don't step there. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh my goodness, you're going to save yourself so much time if you go this way instead of that way, right? That's the power of reading good books and being around the right people and following the people that have gone before you, or people that are wise, or actually seeking to live their best life. Not out of a selfish motive, but if I'm the best version of me, then I can pour into everybody else around me for them to be the best versions of them. I'm going to learn, I'm going to make mistakes, and I want to share it with you so you don't make the same, right? So, all right, we're going to start this on Monday, which is the 20th, but I'm going to read something to you, and I want you to think about it for the next couple days, which I hope will help you think about, am I going to create a vision board? What's that going to look like? I've never created a vision board before. Maybe you're thinking that. I want you to understand something. Maybe you're thinking, oh, vision boards, that's silly for people. Here's the thought for the day out of this book. There are 3 types of people in this world. I want to know which person you are. There are 3 types of people in this world. Those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who wonder what happened. Number 1, are you the person that makes things happen? And guess what? You can become the different person, right? You can fall into maybe the person that you don't want to be. But number 1, are you a person that makes things happen? Are you number 2? And you might go, I might fall into number 2. Are you a person that watches things happen? Are you 3, a person that wonders, shoot, what just happened? I just missed the last 15 days of November. Oh, I was going to start on that fat loss challenge So 1, 2, or 3, where do you fall? And here's the reason why we create a vision board. I'll read it from here and then we'll chat about it, and then you can decide if you're going to join us on Monday. A vision board is simply a collage of pictures and images that show your dreams. What you post can range from places that you want to go, things that you have that inspire you, things that you want to achieve in your life, your deepest desires, personal life goals. It's a portion of your life assignment displayed in a way that can keep them in front of you to remind you of what you're dreaming for, right? It could be new dishes for your kitchen, paying for your daughter's school tuition, conceiving a baby, purchasing a home, a car, being debt-free, a vacation destination, publishing a book, hosting an event, speaking at a large conference, learning a new language. Like, what is it? And those things that you decide to put on the board, we're going to keep in front of you. I shared yesterday that I felt like a failure because my 2023 board, I think I had one thing accomplished and I had a ton of things on there. And I can now go, all right, yesterday I took a piece of paper and then after I did it, I asked my husband, I asked our girls, I said, all right, 2023, let's create a remember list so that we can look back and see of all the things that the Lord blessed us with, things that we had accomplished, things that we're excited about, things that we're like, oh my goodness, that's so awesome that happened, blessings, right? Because if you don't keep this down and if you don't remember, it's easy to fall trap to frustration of feeling like you've done nothing. And then what happens? You may become the person number 3, because you decide to quit because you're frustrated. And you may become the person that's all of a sudden you look at your life and you wonder what happened because you let life happen to you, right? The way that you take control and the way that you don't just let life happen to you is you take ownership of your dreams and you write things down and you actually pursue those and you keep them in front of you and you remember the things that have happened so that you don't get frustrated and quit, right? So we took a little bit of time and I was like, oh my goodness, I feel like I failed in 2023. I was so frustrated and just like, man, I didn't do anything that I had written down. We did have a lot of great things that I can see over the course of the last 10 months, but I was just frustrated with myself. And we had a lot of family change. So it's easy to let ourselves off the hook, but it's also easy to go, well, my vision board didn't work last year. Why would I create a new one? No, I didn't do the habits and the consistent action that it took to make some of those things happen. It's not on things don't just happen. You have to make them happen. You've got to put your hands to work. You've got to have it written down. You've got to have here's what I'm going to do to get to where I want to go, right? So I'm redoing it. I'm not frustrated. I'm going to remember where we came from in 2023 as we end this year. I'm going to get very specific. I already have my word for the year. I'm not going to share it with you yet, but I have been praying about it. I have been listening to some great messages, and I have my word for 2024. I'm going to start it early because I've already had to tell myself this word. I want you to think about a word that would anchor you into, oftentimes people are like, I just don't get the word. One word for the year. Think about this. One word that you're like, when I'm having a bad day or a hard day, or I don't want to do something, or, I do have a dream and a vision for 2024. What is a word that you can put behind that year that if you're having one of those days, that word, you're just like, consistency is my word and I'm going to go after it. Or giving is my word, or whatever it is, whatever your word is. So I have my word for 2024. I'm really excited because it's something that I need to do. It's my word. So anyways, we'll start this on Monday. I just wanted to give you a little snapshot of what we're going to be doing. We'll go through the book of understanding why to create the vision boards. It's going to help you think. It's going to help you write things down. It's going to help you dream, and then you're going to create. All right. So, which person, if you're just popping on, what person are you going to be ending this year? And let's just say diving into 2024, the person that makes things happen, the person that watches things happen, or the person that goes, what in the world just happened? Which means you're very oblivious and unaware of life. Don't be that person, because there's a lot of those people. I'm not going to be that person. I'm going to make things happen. I'm going to make things happen. So I want to say this. Thanks for tuning in. Your presence matters. If you ever have questions, reach out to me. You can answer or ask questions below. Go to KetoMomSecrets.com. Click on Book Club, how to get started. Grab a trial pack of ketones. Or listen, just tune in. I will help you on your journey. I will give you some insight. If I have the answer, I will give it to you. If I don't have the answer, we'll find the answer. So I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, and we'll talk to you soon.